MLB. Polanco.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. The catcher now at the plate.
Hey, no one batted right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to right. Schnell. And that is a big first out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
The batter, number 1. Designated
1 out
hitter,
and 2 on. Now at the plate, Trace Gonzalez. The left-handed batter waits. And a ground ball to first. Base hit. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. A fly ball could knock this one
Now
up.
batting, number
Here's the
25.
shortstop at the plate, Wyatt Sanford. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Nice job by the catcher to keep that pitch close and throw him out trying to move up. That's a lift for the defense.
Lyle.
We head back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
4, 4, 4.
Hard ground ball, base hit.
Relay.
Coming around third.
Cut 2.
Comes across to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving
Now
in the
batting,
run with the
the first
2-bagger.
baseman,
Man, that pitch
Michael
was tattooed.
Herman.
108 miles per hour of exit velocity, and that's usually going to get you a knock. He's got it. What a catch for outnumbered. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was.
Yeah. I'm saying
Next up at the dish for the curve, Michael Herman. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score in that one. Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Michael Herman.
Nice right, kid.
And that's a base hit.
Now batting,
Digging
the
in,
third baseman,
Malcolm Nunez.
Malcolm Nunez.
Pickoff move to first. Just back in. Oh, close play. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Grounds this one up the middle. And that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here's the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. That's a nice,
The
simple
batter,
approach
number
there.
1.
Sent that one back
Designated
through the
hitter.
middle for a clean base hit. And now the
Gonzalez.
DH, Trace Gonzalez. Three-ball, no-strike pitch, and they're all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Wyatt Sanford. Out to center. Green, under it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Now
So 2
batting,
down.
the first
Stepping to
baseman,
the plate for
Michael
Altoona, Michael Herman.
Herman.
Herman measures 6'2", just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10
Oh, get over
games.
his head. Get
Labeled
over his
on the
head.
line to center, and that is out number 3. The first baseman, the next to hit. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. To first. Double play. Nicely done. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Line, and that's a base knock. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. I don't know how he even made contact there, let alone barrel it up like that. That pitch was way outside. Some in the dirt. Throw to second, out. They clearly want to try and pad that lead here in the late innings, but he couldn't make it work for them there. The defense did well to not let the offense put them behind the 8-ball. Not much. Michael Herman with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBI. Michael Herman will hit next. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot. Smash to the left side. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. JT Aruda getting ready to hit. 1-2 offering. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. He's in there. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Back here in Altoona, bottom of the 4th. Go-ahead run on base. Digging in for the Senators, T.J. White. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. To third, tag, out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. Fly ball, left field, Lyle. And that'll wrap this inning up. 1 runner. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Michael Herman. To third, might be 2. Morales to second, relay to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. I think he may find a way to get...
We need each other. We have to have...
Michael Herman has been a constant force at the plate this season. And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. On fire at the dish lately, already with 8 hits in the series.
Strike 1.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Grounds this to the left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They strand. And now the first baseman, Michael Herman. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Line to left. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So 2 on and 2 out. The batter now, JT Aruda. 1-2 now.
Home, home, home.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Here's a grounder up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good
Now
games
batting,
lately.
the right
Timing on the
fielder.
swing was
What?
good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Just
Didn't
bad.
exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Grounder to third. Witt. Off-balance speed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner
The
than
first
later.
baseman,
At a certain
Michael
point, it becomes a question of
Herman.
player safety. A frozen rope. Brings it in, and there's one down. Man on at first, and here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. In the air to center, Ramirez. That ends the inning. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right on you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah, you keep me with a grip from here.
Michael Herman has been absolutely... This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Top half of the second from Akron, Fox. And there's one down. Man at second,
Batting
one away.
sixth.
Next
That's
up for the Rubber
shortstop,
Ducks,
Jose.
Jose Devers.
Never.
0-2, and the delivery. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate.
Cut two.
Comes in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. A well-thrown slider down and away, but good job to not pull off it and make that kind of contact.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Herman, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. On the ground to the left. Play made. That ends the inning. So they strand. 2 outs and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Malcolm
Now
Nunez,
batting,
the next to hit.
Third baseman, Malcolm Nunez.
And they're all loaded up. And now the
Now
center
batting,
fielder,
the
Shalene
center
Polanco.
fielder, Shalene Polanco.
Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down. And that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair. Nobody out. First and second here.
Now
Herman
batting,
digs in
the
now.
first baseman,
1 for 3.
Michael
Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
Oh, you saw it. Nice job.
No one can get there. It falls in. Runner around third. 1 run is in. Coming around third. He'll score, and that's 2 runs on the play. It's 6-2. And he's
The batter,
clearly
the third
locked in
baseman,
after yet
Malcolm
another hit.
Nunez.
Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here's the payoff pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
First base.
Next up, Shalene Polanco. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and flares it. It falls in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Now batting, number
Nice job
24.
of two-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked
Now
up a bit
batting,
and
the
punched
first
that one into the
baseman,
outfield for a base hit.
Herman.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Michael Herman.
That's a ball.
Michaelishek measures 6'2". He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Oh, not the best swing from the former first-rounder.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get out of here.
And it's out of here. That one felt good. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 10-5. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. Two outs and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
the first
Herman
baseman,
getting ready to
Michael
hit. He's already homered in this ball game. Swing and a drive. Off the pole and gone. A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 15-5. The sweetest sound in the world to a hitter. Clank. You know he was praying that one was going to hit the left field foul pole. What a satisfying homer. Herman really stood out in this one. Michael Herman, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubber Ducks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now the first
Batting
baseman,
fourth,
Michael
the first baseman,
Herman, coming off a
Michael
4-hit effort in
Herman.
yesterday's game. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's a great job of recognizing
Now
the
batting,
breaking
the
ball.
first baseman,
Even better,
Michael
he didn't jump too
Herman.
early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Herman in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Out to center, the center fielder under it. Brings it in for the out. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. Runner in from third
Now
to
batting,
extend their
the first
lead.
baseman, Mal-
So 2 on and 2 out. Michael Herman will hit next. He's already homered in this ball game. Line drive and it's caught. The inning is over and it could have. We head back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Yordis Valdez. 0-1 now. And a base hit right there. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. And here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
Get out.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he's clearly locked
Now
in
batting,
after yet
third
another
baseman,
hit.
Malcolm
Really seeing the ball well
Nunez.
lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. 1-2 offering.
2 balls.
This
2
one's in the
strikes.
dirt. Runner at first,
Evan, he's right
one
here.
away.
Here you go now.
Ground ball could be 2. Throw to first in time. Bryce Johnson now at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next to hit, Cooper Ingle. Here it comes.
Home, home, home.
Hard ground ball, base hit.
Relay 4.
Coming around third.
Cut 2.
Crosses the plate. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Michael Herman.
Herman.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Malcolm Nunez digs in now.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a runner in scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Chopper back up the middle. Devers in plenty of time to first. Runner at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go. Ah, you got it.
Line drive for a base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Right through there for a strike. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Curve slug their way to a win in this one. Top half of the second from Akron. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Herman hit a homer in his most recent game. This one chopped on the ground. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. So 2 down. Michael Herman getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Foul ball there. The 0-1. To third. The throw to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Michael Herman, the next to hit. And that puts the tying run on base. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. In the dirt. Runner going for second. Throw to second. Out. For me, what makes that throw incredible is that he wasn't even standing. Just let that one fly from a kneeling position. Just goes to show how strong his arm is. Slow roller to third. And that'll do it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he... Michael Herman is on a tear. So 2 down. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Michael Herman. Oh, what a great play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. End of a half inning. Coming up to the dish for Akron, CJ Capus. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. The tag at third, and he is out. First and second here with nobody out. Herman,
Now
0
batting,
for 1.
the first baseman, Michael Herman.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1 and 2. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 1 out and the base is empty. What a stop to first. And they get the out. And here at the plate,
Now
CJ
batting,
Capus.
first baseman, CJ Capus.
Grounder to second. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 1 out, and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on
right here.
base.
Let's go, kid.
Herman, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Grounds this to the left side. Fires to second for 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break. So up next, Jose Devers. 1-2 now. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run comes in. Safe! It's 5-3. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Bashes this one to deep left center. And it's gone! That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And we are all tied up. He delivered for his team in a big spot right there. Very clutch at bat. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Fly ball, left field. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high-leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Base hit. Coming to the plate. And the rubber ducks walk this one off. 6-5.
All's my life I has to fight.
Now up, Michael Herman. Went deep in last night's ball game.
Ball that's outside.
Valdez leads off of first with 2 away. High in the air, out to right. Pulls it down, and that's the end of the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball that's out.
Herman gets the start at first, just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. That's a base hit. Round second headed for third. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. 3-1 ball game. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. That one ripped into right center. Pulls it in on the run. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Herman, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that one is out of here. Made them pay for that one. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they add on. It is 4-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Runner at first. Michael Herman now at the plate. He's already homered in this ballgame. Popped up. And there's one down. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Michael Herman, one of the most... And now the first baseman, Michael Herman, homered last night, added another hit as well. Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs. 2 on and 2 out. Scoreless ball game here. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jake Fox. Ground ball to third. To first, it short hops in, but a nice pick for out number 3. So they strand 2 after a base hit. Michael Herman will hit next. Here's a fly to center. Fox. And a couple of quick outs. Next to hit, Michael Herman. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Yep, that ball went out.
Rips this one to short. Over to first. One away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. And that's outside. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Racing over to make the catch. So one gone with the bases loaded here. Next up at the dish for the curve, Michael Herman.
Hey, no one better, right here.
Lifted in the air to right center. It's back. Tracks knocks it down for the out. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Here in the bottom of the ninth, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Comes in to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. Michael Herman with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Altoona Curve. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Next up at the dish for the Curve, Michael Herman. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Grounder up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Malcolm Nunez. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Up the middle. Catch is made. Inning over. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We head to the second. The Curve out in front, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Swing lifted to left field. Going back pretty deep. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Malcolm.
Michael Herman will hit next. I'm curious how they'll approach this at bat. Batter's shown great hitting under pressure this year.
No one better up there. Go.
Foul ball there.
Inside
Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Nice job to drive in the run. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate.
Third baseman.
2 outs, and runners at first and second. Here's the third baseman, Malcolm Nunez. And that'll load the bases. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Giovanni Planchart. And he delivers. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th. Altoona with the lead, 4-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Michael Herman. Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and try to get the barrel on the ball. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. A solo blast, and now they're out front. It's 5-4. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Dunks one into left. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. This next at-bat looms very large. Puts a bunt down. Throw to first in time. Barely got the out. Close play. Incredible bare-hand effort there. Love to see that.
34.
One down, and the winning run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Trace Gonzalez. The 0-1. Grounder, might be 2. To the plate for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. In a bases-loaded spot like that, it's easy to get greedy and swing for the grand slam. But come out of your mechanics, and you might wind up with an outcome like that one. Winning run at third, 2 down.
35. Shelby Polanco.
Smoked on the ground to second, and plenty of time to first. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. So they can't get the winning run across, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We're all tied up, 5-5. Two outs, runner on first base. Sammy Siani now at the plate.
Siani.
No one better, need you right here.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and he gave them a shot at the win. Michael Herman comes into this one. And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Right here. Clutch up.
Fly ball to right. Tucker on the move. And makes the catch. They strand one. We've played 1 inning, no score. Runner at second,
Batting
1
up,
away.
the right
Stanley
fielder,
Tucker
number
digs
12,
in now.
Stanley Tucker.
And the lefty. And a base hit right there. Coming around third.
Cut it.
Runner scores, and they have the lead.
He's out.
Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. And here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4,
He's out.
3, double play, and the inning is over. Michael Herman, the next to hit. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. And it's just foul. That was close. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Tying run waits at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. And now the first baseman, Michael Herman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Should be extra bases here. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. That was a nice swing he put on that one. It really jumped off the bat, and he comes away with the double. And now, Malcolm Nunez. Now here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rolls away a little bit.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
And now the 1-2. Grounder to third. Ravello. Fires over to first. Only 1 out remaining. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. And here's the 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Blaze Jordan. Base hit.
Relay, four.
Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead.
2-2-2.
Close play. In there safely. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Michael Herman.
Michael Herman leading things off and takes a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Max Ferguson. And a base hit right there. Runner around third.
Cut two.
Comes across to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a... If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Back here in Altoona, bottom of the 4th. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. 1 out and runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. Line drive to right. Got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can play this run now. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Herman. Short hop liner handled it short, and the throw nicely done for the out. At least they got a 3-2 final. Michael Herman with a remarkable. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Michael Herman. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Out on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam.
Ball 1.
First and second here with nobody out. Fair ball! Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Play at the plate, out. Great effort by the base runner to slide in a way that put the pressure on the catcher, who had to make an excellent tag to get the out. Catcher comes away with the win this time. Liendo tosses to first, 2 gone now. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next up at the dish for the curve, number 24. Line, and that's a base knock. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order here. And now, number 38. And a base hit. Coming to the plate. Safe. It's 2-1. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. A laser to left for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. So digging in, Malcolm Nunez. In the dirt. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Out towards left center, De Leon gliding to the right. Makes the grab, 1 down. One out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, number 24.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better out there.
This one chopped on the ground. Ravello throws to first. 2 away. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Trace Gonzalez.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And the 2-2. Liendo. Third out, that'll end the frame. So 1 hit. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Ronald Rosario. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to first, could be 2. Feed to second for 1, and they easily get the out at first. It's a double play. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Michael Herman. Puts it in the air to center. De Leon on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Blaze Jordan. Hard ground ball, base hit.
Relay, 4-4-4.
Coming around third. Crosses the plate. To second, but it's offline. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit.
First baseman.
Bottom of the
Michael
inning. And here's the first
Herman.
baseman, Michael Herman. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth. We're in extras here. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Ronald Rosario. Base hit.
Relay, 4, cut 4.
Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. No time wasted there as he delivers the RBI knock here in the top of the
Now
inning.
batting,
That's
the
a big
first
lift to the
baseman,
rest of the
Michael
lineup, and now they'll try to bring him around to score. Herman in the box now takes strike one. And before the 0-1 pitch, time is called.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
On the ground to third, picks it up, jump throw, and that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key.
My darling.
Michael Herman has been a... And next, the cleanup hitter, Michael Herman. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Made them pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. He should be smiling big
Now
after that homer, and
38.
why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. Base hit, 1 run is in. Second run scores as well. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to... Next up at the dish for the curve, Michael Herman. He's already homered in this ballgame. Hit hard on a line. And there's 2 away. Nobody on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Michael Herman. He's already gone yard in this game. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And now 2 down. And here at the plate, Blaze Jordan. And that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate.
Cut it, 2-2.
The run comes in from second.
He's out.
Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to
Now
stretch it
batting,
into a double.
The first baseman.
Michael Herman will hit
Herman.
next. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to first, double play. That double play is a shot
batting,
in the
the
arm
third
for this
baseman.
pitcher. He's got a chance to limit the damage in this inning now. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together... Michael Herman, the top... So 2 down. Now at the dish, Michael Herman went deep in last night's ball game. Herman
Ball
measures
down.
6'2", 210 pounds, a former first rounder in 2024. That one
Nope,
misses,
inside,
and
ball
the
2.
count is 2-0. Drohan at times has struggled with command.
Nice hit, kid.
And that extends the inning. stepping to the plate for Altoona, Bryce Johnson. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. One hit. Now, Ronald Rosario. On the ground to the left, Pichardo. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs here. 2 away and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Michael Herman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's
Ball.
off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge. And that's ball 1. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Romero sends it to first. Out with room to spare. And here's the first baseman, Michael Herman. 1 for 2. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Hard ground ball, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. And there it is, his 100th hit. It must be so gratifying to reach these milestones that tell you, yes, the hard work and dedication are worth it. Bryce Johnson getting ready to hit. In the turn, runner going for second. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Herman digs in now. And that's outside. Ball 1. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Right through there for a strike. The curve with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. And now they trail by 1. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. This next at bat is going to be critical. Set down looking for the backwards K. Extra inning set to start. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Stanley Tucker. And there's a hit. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Nobody out, and the potential tying and winning runs on base. Herman, a chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. Ball 1 there. Just off the inside edge. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. 1 runs in. And the curve, walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. I love the mental toughness these guys showed. They fell behind in the top of the inning, but they didn't panic. They came together, and they pulled off the comeback, walk-off win. Great job. 6-5 the final here today. A one.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling extra, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse when I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm thinking my own dome. But it's hard because the cousin rich, cause her husband's hustling. Man, touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and right. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my